Tracey Kitching, I am super pumped up to be speaking with you today. Now, I would normally have the little fella Charlie here, but he's not. He's inside chilling out. And Trace, before we get started, I just wanted to say I'm super grateful to be working with you. And not only that, but to be speaking with you today to really dive into you and why you're so freaking awesome. So, Tracey, for people who don't know you, who are you and why are you so freaking awesome?
Thanks so much, Adrian. Look, I'm Tracey and I am a mum, a wife, and I'm a kick-ass business owner of a wellness education business. So what I kick ass at is helping absolutely amazing people become even more amazing.
And you seem to be helping a lot of mums.
Yeah, that's I seem to gravitate towards mums because I am a mum. Yep. And I can really empathize with the situation that they're in. You know, after having kids, it's such a traumatic thing on the body. It's one of the most traumatic things you can put your body through as a woman. Sorry, you men just wouldn't understand. But it is a big thing, and recovering from that can take years and years, because it's not just the physical recovery, it's the hormonal recovery, sleep recovery, it's nutrition recovery, it's a variety of things. And also, I tend to find us mums, we get lost. So we need to find ourselves again.
Trace, what got you into the health and fitness industry and how you're currently helping the world?
Well, I suppose I've always been around and a part of the health and wellness and fitness industry.
Yep.
Because right from little, I've been involved in high-level sports. Then my daughter became involved in high-level sports, and I've been a gymnastics coach, a gymnastics judge. So it's been in my world. But the biggest thing that happened to me is after having children, my whole body decided to not want to work how it used to work. And I got really, really sick. And I was collapsing 3 to 4 times a day. I'd suffered migraines since the age of 9, and a whole variety of things were happening with my body that women experience through menstrual periods and all those sorts of things that were knocking me about big time. And I was trying to run a business at the time, and a friend reached out to me. Basically, a nutritional system came into my hands. And from that, I've been on the path of health and then helping others.
I love that. So when you say sick, like what was actually going on?
My body wasn't actually able to absorb the nutrients from my food. So from giving birth, my body had just depleted all of its natural storage of all the good vitamins that my body needed. And so when it came to iron levels, they were very depleted. Blood pressure was seriously dangerous at 80/60. The doctor actually wanted to admit me to hospital because she thought I was going to completely not be able to drive and things like that. And that was the other thing. The other thing that happened to me was I was actually driving my daughter. I was at traffic lights to gymnastics, and I collapsed behind the wheel. So that was my aha wake-up moment. We all have them in some form. Yeah. But my body couldn't absorb the nutrients that I was trying to put into it. And no matter what the doctor, and I work very closely with my doctor. I love my doctor, but what we were doing together just wasn't working. And it wasn't until I got the nutritional side of my body correct, that then I started to thrive.
Yep, I love that. So let's talk a little bit about the nutrition system, because what we're talking about for the viewer here is Kyani.
Yes.
So let's tell the interviewer a little bit about how that's been able to help you thrive in your life at the moment.
Yeah, sure. Well, as I said previously, you know, a friend introduced me to it because it is in the network marketing space.
Yeah.
And completely upfront about that with people.
I love that.
What happened was I got introduced to it, to 3 very simple products. And actually, at the time, we only had 2 products here in Australia. So what it was nitric oxide producing liquid. So when you took it into your body, it helped your body produce its own nitric oxide, which the body needs. You actually can't live without nitric oxide for more than 4 to 5 seconds. So it's actually more valuable than oxygen. What it does is basically from that, it just opens everything up. So when you're taking in the nutrients, it's actually able to get to every cell in the body.
Gotcha.
So that's why I have aligned myself with Kyani for natural supplements.
Yep.
Because that's how it fixed my body. You know, it's not a cure for everything and everyone.
Yes.
We don't say that. It's purely an addition to helping your body fix itself.
Yeah, I think one thing too, what I like about Kyani is the actual profile of the vitamins and minerals, because it's a liquid form.
It is, and that's the beauty of it. It's not tablet form, because our body cannot absorb the actual active ingredients within a tablet. It absorbs maybe 15 to 35%, according to research. So whereas in liquid form, and when it's made bioavailable, which is I know is a big word, but it means the body can actually absorb it. We've got a 98% absorbable rate. The rest of it you pee out. Like if you've ever had Barocca, your pee goes really. Barocca's very expensive pee because you pee most of it out because it's tablet comes in a tablet form. But saying that, you know, as long as you're feeding your body, you're doing the best that you can, that you know. So I never ever put anything down, but the best form is liquid form, and that's because your body can actually absorb it.
Interestingly, if you look at, say, the Barocca tablet, it actually goes into liquid. So obviously it is working, and it's just like Kyani. It's why it dissolves down into a liquid because it's able to absorb. So love it, Trace. And I think too, especially just from, I guess, the nutrition side as well, is that, you know, it's an instant, easy way for people to get some nourishment into the cells of their body. So it's easy for them to use.
Yeah, absolute easy system. You rip and sip it. Or you put it in your water bottle, or you take the sunset tablets at night, which are actual capsules, not tablets.
So what I'll do at the end of the video is we'll drop the links into the interview, so that'll be all good. So people will be able to have a look and learn a little bit more about you. Trace, what is the main goal that you found that you help mums with?
Okay, the main goal that I help mums with is developing those simple daily habits that are healthy habits. So we look at what's going on in their life, and we look at what they want to change, what their goals are, what's serving them and what's not serving them. So then from that, we develop actions, we break it all down, develop actions, and it might be something just as simple as looking in your fridge, what's considered an unhealthy snack, we swap and replace with a healthy snack. So it's just little things, bit by bit, and built up over time. It's amazing to see the transformation that happens with my clients, going from where they started to where they are, and still where they want to go.
Trace, what are some of the challenges that, say, busy mums are facing when it comes to transforming their body and health?
One of the major challenges is time. I remember being in that spot of just going, oh my gosh, I'm running around like a headless chook. How the hell am I supposed to add this and look after me? You know, what's this thing of looking after me? I've got Jody to take care of. I've got Sam to take care of. I've got my husband Richard to take care of. They're all made up names. But do you know what I mean? It's the fact that as a mum, the challenge is you're feeling like you're being pulled in every single direction, and that you lose yourself within that. So that's the biggest challenge I find with most of the mums that I'm working with. And we look at different strategies to help with that by incorporating healthy daily habits to solve that.
Trace, what are three main tips that you would give the audience today to get some results in the next 7 days?
Drink more water. Please. That's just a please. Get some more movement within your day. So even if it's 15 minutes, you know, set the alarm on your phone for 15 minutes and go out and in, go around the block. Just get some movement within your day. That's actual thoughtful movement. Third one I would say is probably your sleep routine. Have a really good look at it, making sure that you're not on social media or checking your phone about an hour before bed. Grab a good book, have your cuppa and relax before bed. Just some simple things, but they do make a big difference in your life.
Trace, tell the audience about your famous guide.
Oh, my famous guide. Let me see. Well, I do have a nutrition guide that I have been working on, and it includes some great ideas for some healthy proteins, healthy carbohydrates, and even some healthy fats. That just it just gives you a guide as to what you can eat within a day, whether you're female or male, because, you know, we have men in the house too.
Yep.
And it's just something very simple that you can start with.
Yeah, awesome. So Trace, when people, I guess, and even I've thought about it as well, when you're looking at like proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, what are some of the benefits that people could get if they had a good ratio of each of them? What sort of, how would be feeling after those types of foods during the day or night?
Sure. Well, I know if you have a really nutrient dense protein for the start of your day, then that keeps you really full, coupled with some good fiber. So that would really, really help take away that snacking moment in the morning, you know, reaching for that biscuit or whatever. It tends to stop those cravings. Good fats, you know, fat has got a really bad rap over the years, but there's some absolutely awesome good fats that we should be having in our diet, and even some beautiful like slices of avocado, things like that, just you know, on your breakfast toast. Absolutely fantastic, and that keeps you fuller for longer as well.
Yep.
Your carbohydrates, I tend to recommend, especially if you're having sleep issues, recommend to have those in the evening, or most of them at the evening end, because, you know, it's like having a Christmas lunch and you've packed yourself full of carbohydrates. You know, a couple of hours later, you want to be sound asleep on the couch and snoring like Uncle Freddie. So, you know, that's the sort of thing, like it just induces a really good sleep. Yeah, that's probably the best thing that I could say about proteins, fats, and carbohydrates.
Yeah, love it. Keeping it simple.
Very, very simple.
That's it. Not complicated.
No complication needed in life.
Love it. And to get those nutrients, you can go and grab the famous guide of Tracey Kitching. So, Trace, what do you want the listener to take away from it today? Like, could be one, could be 10 things. What are some of the things you want them to take away?
I think the biggest thing I want the viewers to take away is it's okay to not feel like you're conquering the world as a mum. You know, the biggest thing that for you to be a better mum and give more love to your family and loved ones in your world is start looking after you. Make that one choice to put you first, because from my position of where I've been, as soon as I started doing that, then everything else in my world I was better for. You know, I get great compliments from my kids and from my husband that I'm actually present in their life now. Whereas before, I was just like a headless chook running around thinking I was being, you know, super mum and the best mum in the world. I actually really hate that label of super mum.
Yeah.
Because a super mum to me is a mum that looks after herself first.
Yes.
So she can give more to others she loves.
I freaking love that. You can't take care of others until you take care of yourself first.
No, and as cliche as that sounds,
yep, it is cliche.
So true.
It's true. Truth.
Yes.
Yeah. Truth hurts, doesn't it? That's
it
why.
It does. And sometimes it's that slap in the face.
Yeah.
Metaphorically. That we need.
Trace, where can the audience find Mrs. Tracey Kitching?
Splashed all over LinkedIn to start with.
Yep.
I'm also on Facebook as just Tracey Kitching. And I also have a business page called Tracy's Wellness Mojo, because we all need our mojo in our life. I'm also on Instagram under that handle as well as Tracy's Wellness Mojo.
Yep.
And I also have my own website called traceyswellnessmojo.com.
Tracy's Wellness Mojo. Tracy's Wellness Mojo.
That's it.
Boom. Tracey Kitching, it's been an absolute pleasure to be speaking with you once again, even though we speak most days of the week. But you know what? Just wanted to dive a little deeper into your life and how you help people. So thank you so much.
No problem.
Absolutely love your work. And by the way, look how slim you're looking in the face. Very slim.
And I will say the pants that I'm wearing, not that anyone can see them, Pants that I haven't fit into in the last 5 to 6 years. So
yeah. And just so the viewers know, Tracey and I have been working together for, I think it's like nearly 9 months or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little less. But you know what? Tracey has shown up. She's been consistent the whole way through, even when, you know, there's been some challenging times. Just got back on the horse and got it done. And that's why she's getting amazing results, not only in her health and wellness, but also in everything that she is doing. That's the reality. Fitness is the foundation to everything that you do in life, because it builds a confident human being.
Yep.
Someone who can take on the world. All right. Boom.
That's it.
Tracey, thank you again. Love your work.
Thank you.
Give me a fist bump. Boom.
Woo! Where are we? Boom.
Where are we? Boom. All right, Trace. Love your work. Keep crushing it, and I'll speak to you soon.
Thanks, Adrian.
Now it's time for you to get the most out of this and comment below. This is where I will personally come in and give you the answers that you need. And as always, the best discussions happen over at leewayfitness.com.au. This is where I can give you all the guides, programs, and insights I can't fit into these videos. Plus the free diets and workouts are waiting for you now. And if you like this video, be sure to hit subscribe so you never miss a video and I can send them straight to you. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon in the Leeway Lifestyle community.